What's up, everyone? How's the sound? Do I need to turn it up a little bit? It's good? Cool, cool, cool. I'm just making sure. Let me know if you guys have any questions, by the way. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Do you guys prefer vertical streams like this, right? Or do you prefer it to be landscape? What is better? What's the most preferred? For guitar landscapes, you can see the neck. You could also do this. Frame it like this. A little bit better. Your right hand is so good. Thank you. That works too. It does. It does. But I think the algorithm recommends vertical ones a lot too. So I was going to try doing a mix of both. You know what I mean? I like it's vertical. That's easier for me when I figure your stuff out. Oh, actually, well, that's good. Yeah, I just do this because it's like just, trying to do a mixture of both, right? How to practice right hand. What's up, everybody? How to practice right hand? Depends on what skill level are you at. I gotta ask you that first. Are you hybrid picking? I am not hybrid picking. I am probably doing something closer to swibrid picking, which is a technique of sweep picking and hybrid picking combined. I do sometimes do some like hybrid picking, like for string skipping. But most of the time it's sweep picking with hybrid picking, which is like. So there's a variety of techniques that can sort of achieve the sound you're looking for. Economy picking is going to be probably the best thing to start with, though, because with alternate picking, you got to do like the whole pick slanting thing, right? Where you're, which is fine and dandy if you're good at the whole pick slanting thing, but if you're not, then you're going to have a lot of trouble, because when you economy pick, you just. Your pick is in the correct direction, and that's going to be beneficial for a lot of reasons. When you're sweep picking, the same thing sort of happens when you're doing like arpeggios. Let's say like. Your hand naturally pick slants with economy picking, which is kind of what you want, right? Well, I think. Your videos have helped me dial in my alternate picking. Thank you. Hey, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. Here's a cool sweeping lick. Wait, how does that go? Oh, it's like this. This is a lesson on my channel. Actually, you can learn from. It's pretty cool. But check it out at full speed, hopefully. It's pretty cool because the movement that happens, right? You're getting some different chords that are actually happening, and what's cool is you get the add 9 sound, or some people interpret this as like a major 7. But either way, you can kind of interpret a C major 7. Which is pretty cool. Just looking for that lesson. Yeah, it's somewhere on there. I don't really remember the title of it, but it's probably some funny title that's like clickbaity kind of like, and it's just like learn these arpeggios of some sort, and it's cool. But I'll do it again because why not? Hard to get the timing right on that one. I love some neoclassical. Yeah, neoclassical is pretty cool. That's not really neoclassical though, but that's just some arpeggios. Actually, not a lot of neoclassical uses, or I say neoclassical or classical. Well, neoclassical in the traditional sense that we understand it as doesn't use a lot of the added sort of intervals and stuff like that. It's usually 1 3 5 type of thing, right? So it's kind of cool to see like major seven or A minor add 9 type sounds like. But they do use dominant 7 actually sometimes. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Do you ever play chords? Yes, I do play chords. How about yourself? Your picking hand is so relaxed. That's something I struggle with when trying to play fast. Yeah, it's one of those things you just gotta work on over time. It will clean up. Has any new guitar tech caught your attention at NAMM, like the Shark guitar trim? I never actually heard of that, but has anything caught my attention? I mean, there's new amp modelers that are pretty cool looking. I've seen from Neural DSP. That that product looks pretty cool. But as far as other gear, I haven't really looked at anything else, really, to be honest. I need to check out some of the footage. Is any of the footage released yet? Album release date. I don't have an actual album release date for you just yet, but just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. And thanks for the interest. Use the Swiber technique, please. Okay. What kind of Swiber? We could do a different form of Swiber, which is middle and third finger type sweeping, where you just grab it with your, actually even with your pinky. It's like a modular guitar with a trans trim. I really don't even know what you mean by that. I'm not really good with the guitar spec thing. Well, not guitar spec thing, but just like certain gear things like that. Like, what do you mean? Can you explain in better detail where I can understand it? Anything on mode, Straten? Okay, I'll do that. How long have you been playing? So I've been playing since August of 2008. So this next coming August, that would mean I've been playing for 18 years. They even have adjustable frets. That sounds interesting. I will check that out. Who's your favorite players? And I got a lot of favorite guitar players. The trem is designed so when you bend a string, the other strings remain in stable pitch. Huh. That actually sounds pretty cool. Definitely Paul Gilbert and Yngwie Malmsteen. Oh, as far as my favorite guitar players? Oh, for sure. For sure. Always wondered what gauge you use and how high/low your action is. Okay, well, here I can answer it for you. I use a string gauge known as 8 through 38. They're very light. I've always used that string gauge, by the way, for a very long time. And the action, I don't know the exact number system, but just take a quick peek, right? It's like pretty low, like actually really low. So when you're playing things that are fairly difficult, you don't have to put as much energy into it. And someone said, is that a Sir? No, I don't know why I always get that with this guitar because the top looks like, I guess, you know, a top that maybe Sir would have. Yeah, what Saga Shot said, it's a Kiesel. Your playing is flawless, man. So relaxing watching you play. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. It's a goal to not have to strain too much, you know? Do you know theory? Yes, I do know music theory. I do rely on, you know, knowing a little theory to help me with some ideas, you know? Let me try this. I don't know if that was very clean, actually. That was pretty sloppy. Obviously, this guy knows theory. He's a beast, lol. Appreciate you. What's the difference between Phrygian and Phrygian dominant? Well, Phrygian is a mode that doesn't have... Let me just explain it to you. So, this is the scale. That's B Phrygian. The difference between B Phrygian and B Phrygian dominant would be, instead of playing this right here, which is a D, you would play D sharp or E flat, whatever you want to look at it, and then you play this. Actually, Phrygian dominant is way more something you can hear, as opposed to, like, when you're playing Phrygian, many people who play that mode don't really target the mode very well. It's like you hear the mode, but you don't. It almost blends in with every other mode. It's like you may as well be playing Ionian if you're not targeting those notes correctly. Whereas kind of when you play Phrygian dominant, you actually hear the difference. Are you still giving private lessons? Yes, I am giving private lessons. All the information for guitar lessons is actually located in the description of this stream, so you can send me an email if you're interested in one-on-one lessons, or you can click the link if you want to download my lesson pack. It's only $20. Have you ever played any live shows? I have played live shows in the past, and I'm working on starting to do that more often again. The action was so low too. I play with 12s because my guitars have too much buzz with lighter strings. I think I need a nicer guitar or a god tier luthier. Well, it's tough to get your action low. I mean, I think a nice guitar really does lend itself to having, better action. Greetings from Malaysia. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for joining the live. Ooh, messed up that bend. Live, you connect with your band and the audience as well. Just the whole thing. Yeah, man. It's awesome. I can't wait to start playing live again. Are you just thinking in a diatonic key center? It depends on what I'm playing. Like right now, I was just targeting certain modes. I think I was in like D Mixolydian, where I was playing like Mixolydian pentatonic. Actually, then I was not thinking in that key center. I was actually starting to think of this thing that I played one time, and it was this chord progression: E and then D7, C7 or C major 7, then B7. So let's try the sequence. It's pretty tough to play, but. I think I got it. Swybird came to the rescue for that one. Actually, when I came up with that lick a long time ago, I was actually alternate picking it. That was tough to alternate pick. But Swybird totally helps. Was that all pentatonic? Yes, in some way, shape, or form. The first shape was E minor pentatonic. The second shape was D Mixolydian pentatonic. And the third shape is like the Japanese pentatonic scale. Some people call it Hirajoshi. Still a pentatonic scale. And the last one is just B Mixolydian pentatonic. But they sound really, really cool when you play it all together, pentatonic, because we're used to hearing 3 notes per string all the time. Can you explain Swybird picking? Yeah, it's the use of economy picking and sweeping in combination with hybrid picking. You are doing them in a certain, or you're doing those things in a certain order to achieve a certain sound, and it gets your pick in the right direction. Because when we're playing, we want our pick to go into the right direction and not be in these places that they, in my opinion, don't belong. So it has a lot to do with that. And little economy picking strokes, things like that. It helps. It helps a lot. Can you show closer your picking hand? I mean, then the guitar will be out of frame. So I think I'm gonna just chill right here, but maybe next time. Sick, dude. You are definitely there on the same level as Jason Becker. I appreciate that, man. That is quite the compliment. Thank you, man. Let me see if I missed anything over here. So good. Thank you. That's what makes it so impressive. 3 notes per string is easy, fast, but 2 is tough to go really fast. Yeah, it is. It is tough to do the 2 notes per string, especially if you're doing like alternate picking. I mean, for a little speed burst, I think it's just fine. But if you want to be able to play long, cool sequences like I just did, the alternate picking kind of gets in the way a little bit for me. So I can kind of just relax and do. That's cool. You have the cleanest playing ever. Well, I'm not sure if that's true, but I will accept the compliment. Thank you very much. That actually means a lot. It means a lot, man. Can you explain how I can switch from completely different types of scales, like major scales, to harmonic or any other type of scales when improvising? Well, that depends on like the chord progression you're playing over. So if you have a chord progression that's sort of like this, right? E minor, then you have D major, C major, then you have B7. You can pretty much kind of get away with your normal diatonic modes in those first 3 chords, as long as you kind of hit the target notes correctly. If you know how to do that, that would be great. But one tip that might be useful for you is right when you get to B7 towards the end. That works with harmonic minor. Or even diminished. Oh, look, that's Straten Marshall. Nice to meet you. I'm Les Paulin Diesel. What's up, man? Those are good arpeggios to practice as well. Especially if you're a beginner. You are awesome, flawless, an inspiration to me for over 2 years now. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for all the compliments tonight, guys. Appreciate that. How long have you been playing for? 18 years. 18 years, and this August will be. So, quite a long time, almost 2 decades. Hard to believe. When improvising, do you have to stay in the same key, or are there options to switch to different keys without modes in a song, or when improvising? I mean, it just depends on what you're playing. If you're playing a song, figure out the key and then play to that key. So if you have a guitar solo with a chord progression, most things are in the same key. Unless you listen to a lot of jazz, then things aren't in the same key. It just depends on what piece of music you're playing. Do you give private lessons? Yes, I do give private lessons. All you gotta do is check out the description of this live stream and all the information's there. Just send me an email for any more info. Or if you want to download my lesson pack, that's only $20, which is way cheaper than private lessons. Oh, that's a pretty cool lick. I see what you were saying. The Swibert is cool. Yeah, it's much more efficient than any other technique, in my opinion. Much more efficient than any other guitar technique. Beautiful guitar. Haven't seen that one yet. Flame Maple. Did you go to NAMM? I did not go to NAMM this year, but maybe next year I'll go. How did you get into Kiesel guitars? Actually, I tried one at NAMM in 2020, and then literally 12 months later, I got an endorsement with them. So it was within a year of me trying their guitars. They wanted to send me one to try out, and I thought they were pretty awesome. Actually, really awesome. Those are all Kiesels back there. I wouldn't be playing them, but they were awesome. So, welcome to the video. That's the intro of a lot of the videos on my YouTube channel. That's a pretty cool chord progression. Wait, how's it go? What's the bridge? Decked? No, it's got a little float to it. A little float you can bend. Do that kind of thing. Action looks too low. You would know, right? Wouldn't you? What does a lesson pack come with? It comes with a lot of cool ideas that I formerly used to play. I don't really play a lot of those ideas anymore as far as the right hand technique, but actually, maybe someone in the chat can explain if they liked it or not. There's a lot of people who really enjoyed it, so check it out if you want. One of my favorite licks actually is this one from it. It's pretty cool. Chord progression. Let's see if I can do it. Got the lesson pack. I am almost through the first video. See, Jonas Cooper said he got the lesson pack and he got through the first video. Wow, gold everything. Sick guitar. Yeah, it is gold hardware. What would you say makes a guitar good for shreddy stuff or for metal players that are versatile? Maybe just maybe humbuckers if you want metal. Get a good radius that's pretty flat. That'll help you with a lot of the more technical things. And maybe certain woods, like, I mean, alder's pretty consistent, so you can't go wrong with that. Maybe get a rosewood neck or a ebony, fretboard. That usually has a darker sound for metal typically. It seems like, at least. So try some things like that. That should work, or just do what you want. What's up, Straten? Oh, what's up, Dave? How you doing, man? Good, hope you're well. I am doing well, man. Thanks. Hope you are too. It's actually a good technique for Swiberd too, is 2-string arpeggios. Eddie's birthday yesterday, EVH. Hey man, shout out to Eddie Van Halen. One of the greats. I love the lesson packs. I learn a little more every day. I'm a blues player, but I have always wanted to be able to play like this. It's helping me play all kinds of music from blues to jazz to metal. Wow, that's quite the compliment. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. If you want to check out those lesson packs he's speaking of, check out the description of this live stream or the description of some of my videos on YouTube. You can find it. You can find the information there. Or if you want a private one-on-one lesson, contact the email that is also in the description. You keep a little nail on the picking finger? No. That's unnecessary, because when I'm picking, it's just... It has nothing to do with any of that you're describing. No nails. it's not required. You could even just practice just plucking with open strings, just down, up, down, up. It's about the tone. Try this arpeggio sequence one more time. It's it's kind of tough. There you go. There we go. Do you like Yngwie Malmsteen? Of course. Who doesn't? Yngwie Malmsteen is great. I wouldn't be playing like this if it wasn't for Yngwie Malmsteen. Scallop guitar. I do have a scallop guitar right behind me. It's not in the video, but here, this is scallop frets for you. Check out some videos with this guitar, and there's probably some zoom in videos you can find on my channel, Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or whatever, or TikTok, whatever. And you'll see the scallop frets. Some people say they look like jumbo frets. They don't know what they are. And, well, I'm here to tell you they're scallop frets. I'm wanting to find another guitar like my Schecter Hellraiser, where it's a super metal guitar that sounds great with clean tones and is jazzy. Do you have any recommendations for what I'm looking for? I mean, I really don't know what your budget is. I'm probably not the best guy to ask about that, but something with humbuckers, I'm assuming, because you're gonna need humbuckers. Jazzy metal. I mean, you can achieve that with a Strat style guitar. Maybe throw a humbucker in some Strat style guitars, and that will work. You know. I mean, you can achieve all that with a Strat. Like a fast Strat, maybe. Oh, like those. Are you talking about the pickups? That was a cool lick, though. Hey, Straten, what are you running through? I'm running through a guitar plugin from Polychrome DSP called the Lumos plugin. What's up, dude? This is a cool lick though. I'll play it a little slower. Actually, I even played I call you Mr. Light Touch. Yeah, it's important to have a a light touch when you're playing that kind of stuff because, I mean, that run right there. I mean, it's like if you're tense, it's difficult. Are you muting strings with your picking hand to limit string noise? Sounds so clean. Yes, that is right. You got to palm mute a little bit. So I do palm mute to get that. Kind of like what I was doing in my other video the other day. You gotta do kind of a balance of muting though, unless you want it to sound totally muted. Like you want a little bit more clarity, you can roll. Hey, what's up, Strat? Sounding great, dude. Hey, thanks, dude. What's going on with you? You memorizing it is all by habit. I mean, what do you mean? Like, heck, I've practiced for a long time. What's the best picking advice would you give to someone struggling with coordination between hands? It's a method I kind of teach to people. Practice it at 3 different tempos. Maybe try that kind of pattern, right? That kind of thing where you speed up 3 different tempos. That way it trains your brain and your right hand to kind of coordinate. Because if you can play it slow, you can play it fast, I'm pretty sure. So, you know what I mean? Cheers, bro. I like your videos. All right, shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Straight alternate? No, I don't recommend alternate picking. I recommend economy picking because, well, it depends on what you're playing. That pattern right there, most people are not going to be able to go Swiber picking right away, so you're going to have to do alternate in that case, or economy with a hammer-on, which is cool. But to pick every note with alternate, maybe just inside picking would be best. And work on that with alternate, I guess, because that pattern does kind of, I guess, lend itself to alternate, unless you're able to hybrid pick, and then you can do Swiber, which is a lot easier to do. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things you gotta be in practice with, you know. Practice the modes like this. All economy picking. Just each mode of G major, 3 notes per string, economy picking. Do you write music? Yes. Why do I keep ending up doing that? Insane, lol. Incredible playing. Thank you guys. Just shredding a little bit over there. That's just 3 notes per string practice. Like, that's stuff I've been doing ever since I pretty much played guitar, you know. I always had trouble economy descending, don't know why. Yeah, a lot of people have that issue, I think, for some reason. I don't know why. I actually started having that issue a long time ago when I started with economy, and then I ended up getting really good at descending economy. I find it actually a little easier nowadays than even Ustin. I mean, I guess they're both pretty challenging, but I think that descending, for some reason, just I've gotten really good at it because I was overcompensating for me not being good at it a long time ago. It feels the same as sweeping though, just like. I love that rotation you do with your picking hand, wrist moving across the strings. Yeah, you gotta. That's what I do to achieve that more buttery sound. Also, a little bit of palmating, I think, helps. Especially in the right areas, once you are rolling with those major shapes on the higher strings, yeah, you wanna. I like the articulation of it. Actually, that's probably better with inside picking. I haven't worked on string skipping in a while. Let's try that again. Actually, it's probably just easier to hybrid pick this one. You put in a lot of work. Respect. Thanks for the tips. I'll catch you next time. Hey, thanks for joining the live, dude. Glad to have you here. That's pretty cool. I think I might have actually posted a lesson with that sort of pattern a long time ago. I think Paul Gilbert did that at one of his Musicians Institute clinics back in the maybe late 80s, early 90s. But yeah, that's what like a melodic minor, what I just played. Kind of tough to get that alternate pick string skipping thing going on there. That's an awesome sounding scale. But if you have any last minute questions, I'm probably going to be heading out soon, probably sooner than later. So just ask away. It's annoying, that shape. Crazy. Hey Straten, are you snowed in? I am not. When moving that fast, are you thinking in shapes? Depends. Depends on what I was playing. Maybe, maybe not. But I do think in shapes quite a bit. I think all guitar players think in shapes. If you want to play with any sort of resemblance of confidence, you might want to memorize a few shapes. But with that being said, I think I'm getting ready to head out. So I'm gonna play one more thing, and we will do another live stream maybe later this week or next week. So play another lick slash riff. Oh, that was luck. Cool. All right, everyone. If you have any last minute questions, just leave them in the comments below. You thinking of chord changes when improvising there? In that instance of what you just seen, I was just messing around in E7. So, do I think in chord changes in general? Yes. I do think in chord changes. Always, because harmony, I think, is probably one of the most important things when it comes to making music. When you're making music, harmony is probably what makes it the most interesting, aside from rhythm, of course. But I think rhythm and harmony, actually, I don't know. I don't know which one would be more important. I guess it depends on who you ask. Because some people listen to the rhythm more than the harmony, so... Man, I have one question. My pinky and ring finger don't work well. How to fix it? Do a pattern like this. So take a pattern that's along the lines of, I don't know, 15, 12, 14, 15, 14, 12, and just hammer on and pull off it like this. Just do that pattern. So you're not just playing random notes in what way? I mean, I mean, when you're playing, as long I was playing in key, if that was what you were asking before. Obviously, this was just random. That's an exercise. Did you ever feel your pinky and ring finger was not working well together before? Yes. Until I played that exercise that I just explained to you, then it fixed everything. I listened to a lot of Paul Gilbert to achieve that kind of. Bro, would anyone play random notes? That would sound horrible. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, that whole pinky thing though, where you're doing. That's kind of an important thing. Get the pinky down. But with that being said, I'm heading out, guys. Thanks for joining today's live. If you're interested in lessons, just check out everything that I have provided in the description. All right, everyone. Take care. Thanks for joining the live. Peace out.